Okay, guys, how's it going? So, I'm going to talk about, look, some of the subjects I talk about are quite dark, and but I like to be truthful and not sugarcoat it. Okay, I'm not very uplifting to talk to. Okay, um, so or listen to. So this is going to be a really hard topic, and I'm going to talk about the abuse amongst boys. Okay, and how they both damage society and also so the abuse amongst boys and the abuse that pornography does, okay, amongst boys. So think about this: your body. Let's look at the physical side of things first. So your body, right, is developing from teenage to adulthood. Now in China, they believe that you should not engage in any sexual activities or lustful thoughts until the age of 25. Okay? And then after that, you would have health and vitality throughout the rest of your life, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Um, anyway, so, and I'm guessing at 25 they got married. Okay? Well, today, um, think about it this way. As you, okay, from your development, your potential of development, as you progress lower and lower, or as you get lower and lower with age, you have a weaker and weaker sex drive, and or and you're undeveloped. So the chances of uh, sexual, problems, okay, sexual problems, and erectile dysfunction, things like that, become much, much higher as you go down in age. So, so, yeah, so if you've got like, I mean, I was 14, so that was, I still hadn't been quite, but I was, if I'm a lot better off than someone who's 10 or 11 years old, or, I have heard of stories that a 8-year old, who's engaging in, ejaculation. Okay, let's just say ejaculation, right? Now, on one side, you got pornography. Okay, now I'm only going to talk about men. I'm not talking about women today. Okay, but on the other side, because I don't know enough about women because I'm a guy, right? But on the other side, you got pornography that does this, that physically destroys men's development. Okay, and sexual strength. Okay, for when they're older and married and they have kids and health and all that sort of stuff. Okay, and then in my country, I mean, we do probably, I'm guessing, have sexual abuse. I can't word, I'm not very good at wording things, so please forgive me. But in some other countries, culturally, there is the sexual abuse amongst boys is normalized, okay? And I don't know what it is, but the countries that have the really, really strict, like, I mean, my country's, it seems like my country is more open about things, and they're just as messed up as other countries that are very strict about things, okay? And it seems like, and it just as messed up as each other. Anyway, so in some countries, they normalize sexual abuse amongst boys and cultures. And I should say, some cultures. All right. And sadly, if the boy is engaging in a lot of ejaculation, frequent lot of ejaculation, it will affect his life forever. And it's almost intergenerational. Like the next, he'll grow up and then he may think it's normalized, and then he'll do it to little kids, um, other little boys, and then they grow up and then they do it to other little boys. You understand what I mean? So it's probably not as wrong, pornography, because it's more, it's just he's decided to watch it. It's damaging his brain. It's damaging his sexual development. That's what pornography does, and it's not intergenerational. Okay, where the sexual abuse amongst young boys becomes intergenerational. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the boys grow up and say, "I never want to do this again," so it doesn't become intergenerational. I don't want to do it to anyone, so it doesn't become intergenerational. Okay, I like to think that. Okay, so I understand that. Well, what happens when this guy's married and at 30 he can't have an erection, or he's getting married at 20 and he can't maintain an erection. Okay, so I'm a big believer that pornography is child abuse and does the same damage that that um, is with sexual abuse. However, there may not be an intergenerational. That's the only difference. Is there's no intergenerational. Okay, where normalizing it, all that sort of stuff, can create intergenerational exploitation of young boys. So if you're so understand that pornography, and maybe I'm wrong, please write in comments, but I really do believe that pornography is child abuse and does the same sort of damage. However, just as I explained before, it doesn't. It's not intergenerational. So if you guys have any, write in comments what you think, and I look forward to, please criticize me. Tell me I'm wrong, but you know, the sad thing is these young boys, when they grow up, they may have much harder time recovering than I did. All right, have a good one, guys. See ya.